Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with the Azimuth. Today I want to talk about Crush Tag Simulator, and I want to talk about the fact that the new tags have been announced. A lot of new tags. A lot of them are possibilities, a lot of them are uncertainties, some are confirmed. And I wanted to go over a few which I would think would fit pretty well. Now, one that I wanted to discuss about is the T72 Alpha. Now, the T72 Alpha, as we all know, in the game, it doesn't really have its actual armor figures. If I actually look up T72, and if I look at the wiki and see where where it says the armor at all. Armor. Okay, let's look armor. So there is a lot of variants here. So you have the T72 Euro, which was from 1973. The T72 Alpha, which was from 1979. Honestly, like, you have the T72M. The T72M T72M doesn't have composite armor. Now, the T72A should have composite armor, though when we actually, look at the T72A in game, there's no composite armor in it, which is really shocking. Really shocking. Now, I'm sure the armor here. T72. Where's the A version? Yeah, it had. Yeah, the upper front plate. So it was made from conventional high cast hardness steel armor with maximum armor thickness and the nose 80. So that was the original T72 Euro. When inclined, gave about 5. So this is the upper front plate. The upper front plate should have at least 500 to 600 millimeters of effective armor. In 1977, the T72M was slightly changed. Turret now features 60 millimeters. Okay. The next one was the T72A, which was designed in 1966 and replaced the original protection T72. With the new instruction T72B, the composite was changed again, according to retire James M. Warford. Features a cast steel turret that included cavitated space for quartz or sand in the form similar to US silica armor. Okay. Features a new turret. A new turret with thicker, nearly vertical frontal armor. A thickness of doesn't really say the thickness at all. Oh, there you go. It's into a turret 410 to 500 versus APFSDS. So, if we look at the turret in game, now, if we look at the turret, now 500, yes, but that's, you know, around this area here. 500, 400, 400, 70. It's pretty chunky. Pretty chunky. Now, the whole armor is 450. But isn't that like against, if I have a look here, yeah, that's against chemical. Like against kinetic, this thing just gets eaten. It just gets eaten alive. It just doesn't really care. The turret is fine, honestly. The hull needs to be changed because this thing just cannot survive a hit from the front. It literally goes through and it goes into here and it just detonates the ammo every single time. You can't even angle in this thing. Like, even if you angle like slightly like this, they're going to chew through here. Look, if you want to kill any MBT and he's angled slightly like this and you shoot here, you're going to kill him. You're probably going to kill his driver, you're probably going to detonate ammo, you're probably going to mess up modules. Now, I do have the GG7. GG7, I'm very... I've got mixed feelings about the GG7. Now, GG7 isn't a bad gun. It's... the heat is lackluster. I have to admit, the heat is not that particularly good. But for what it's worth, they could make it a little bit cheaper because, you know, for all that grinding, you get a gun which, now, you know, I first thought that the GG7 was horrifically overpowered. But ever since I've been playing it, this gun struggles. It's not like it's horrifically underpowered at tier 9 and 10. It's not. It can deal with maybe out tanks pretty well, but it struggles quite a bit. The heat is pretty crap. The heat, yes, you pen, but the pen, yeah, come up and grab one. There's one up here. Yeah, and I'm making a video.
You're making a video?
Yes, just making a quick one.
Really?
So, the turret's fine, in my opinion. The hull isn't. Again, I was talking about the gun. The gun, the heat has good pen. 500mm is, it's not superb. You can down tier this gun. When you down tier it, the APFSDS works really well. It really works well. The heat, it's either you either overpen a lot of the heat, or it just has atrociously bad post pen damage. Now, if I can customize guns, now GG7 heat 500mm of pen, right? Vic's Jaeger was so. Now, you may think, 500mm, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, that's impressive. But I never use heat on this gun. And the reason why I don't use heat on this gun is because the heat is absolutely dog crap. It is rubbish. The heat is so atrociously bad on this gun. Now, I know that there's going to be GT7 lovers out there that are going to say, oh, you're shitting on the GT7, you're saying the GT7 is absolutely crap, you're saying this and that. Yeah, I am. The APF SDS, it's really nice. It's a fantastic round. Really, really good round. I do find that the GT7 fits really well with the T72 hole and turret. Like, it just looks like it belongs there. If I just switch to another tank, there you go, more brighter. So you've got the T80, you've got the T72B3, which is at tier 10. I've been told that T72B3 is a mega upgrade against the T72 Alpha. T72 Bravo version 3 is meant to be a absolute beast of an upgrade. So if I just show you the turret, I think it's here, yeah it is, inspect, and let's look. Now the armour is 430, which is weird, like 430. I'm sorry, if we go back here, now the turret is 432 here, so you lose 2mm of armor. I guess that's not a lot, but at the same time, that is a pretty big difference. Now the hull of the T72B3, I've been told, is also meant to be a mega upgrade against the yeah, it's got ERA, which means that heat is just not going to go through this thing. You may like hit here and go through, but it just won't go through this thing. I think it's got the same, yeah, it's basically the same hull, it's just got like ERA all over it. Like ERA just absolutely smothered all over it. Now you can, the thing is that you can, I guess you can like angle in this thing. You do get ridiculous armor assaults. I guess you can like, I guess over angle with this hull. But I wouldn't rely on it. Honestly, the T80, I think it's the original T80. If I have a look at the Discord for a moment. So the current list of tanks is, yeah, T80U. So T80U is confirmed. Challenger the Chieftain, sorry, Mark 11 is confirmed. The XT4M MVT Falx 2. LTG AMX40. AMX40 is going to be interesting. M113 possibly. 2S25M. It's basically, imagine a light tank version of the T72. That's basically what you got. The Leopard 2A4, only the turret. That's a little bit upsetting really, that you're only getting the turret, but hey. IS7 is confirmed, Leopard 1 is confirmed, so you will get the L783, FE215, heavy tank I presume. Leopard 2K, possibly, Wolford Traeger, possibly, E100 is 100% confirmed, M24 Chaffee, possibly, M60 MBT is confirmed, the Meerkat armored personnel carrier is confirmed. So there's a lot of tanks here which are confirmed, but there's a lot of tanks here which are, you know, they're possibles. So I want to focus on the TATU. I really want to focus on TATU because now I do have to, you know, bear in mind, and you know, to tell everybody that no, I do not support the war in Ukraine. Okay, I want to get that out of, you know, out the way. So you've got the T80. If I just swap the screens over, so you've got T80. So if we go to the T80, T80U, it's a bit interesting as to why they're picking the T80U, but hey, I will go for the T80U next time, and in the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.